These shadows are dust. These shadows and dust. Welcome back to Extreme Music TV. This is Cataclysm of Ghost and God's album review. This band, dang, this is one of those bands that have been around for 1,000 years. Just kidding. This band has been around for a really long time. This is one of those bands that never sells out. It never compromises. It never says, I will not wuss out and put singing into my albums at all. This band is a borderline of melodic death metal meets brutal death metal, from dubbed as a northern hyper blast beat. This band has been in existence since 1990. Can you believe that? And still going strong. Their new album. This album, the only thing is when you don't compromise and you don't sell out, you kind of get a little bit, how would I say, these are 12 studio album and they're not compromising. They're still melodic. It still sounds a hybrid of brutal death metal meets like Dimble Borger or something like that. Give me hamburger. They actually went out and did something awesome for the Usher fans. I've been a Kataklysm fan since their 2001 or 2000, I think. And Reaching the Asylum has a video to it, and track 2, The Black Sheep, also has a video to it. Thy Serpent's Tongue, Soul Destroyer, Vindication, Marching Through Graveyards, Shattered, Hate Spirit, Carrying Crosses, The World is a Dying Insect. You kind of get the idea that this band is trying to give their own message, their own way. Like a lot of bands that we listen to, they're trying to bring a message of some kind, you know, and it doesn't involve stuff that, you know, just there's some reality into this stuff. This is like Dying Fetus. There's like reality into this. This is not make-believe. This is not made up. This is like real social problems. This band has explored, you know, like the horrors of religion, all kinds of stuff like that, war and all that. So, like every other band, I mean, in the end, this is just like a very satisfying album experience. It's not, like I said, it's not really gonna. I gotta say though that the album, the studio, it's very, how do I say? It's very studio, like it's very, like the quality of the sound is very good, and that's not always a good thing. I mean, I kind of like albums, like earlier albums, like albums by Cannibal Corpse or Bolt Thrower or Napalm Death. It sounds a little bit more dirtier. It sounds like they went into this $1 million studio and produced this album. I mean, it still sounds aggressive. It still sounds good. It's just it kind of gets a little bit I don't know. It's just this, like I said, I give this album 8 out of 10 because it's just Kataklysm doing what they do best, and they do it good. This is quality stuff. This band. It's not like they're not a part of deathcore. They're not a part of the technical death metal revolution that we're having right now. Our gent. This is Kataklysm, uncompromising. The Northern Hyper Blast. This is awesome stuff. It's just like I said though. It sounds too polished at times for me, but it still sounds like Kataklysm. It's just I want to hear something like the epic of the poetry of war, or like earlier albums like that sound a lot like that. That was awesome. It didn't sound overly brutal. It didn't sound overly produced also though, but it was very diverse. It's kind of hard to be diverse because of everything kind of sounds the same after a while. There's no, you can't distinguish an album to albums. But you're not, those of you that love Cataclysm, I wasn't disappointed by this album either. Will not be disappointed. But if you guys are looking for something that it's a little bit more less like the quality studio type, very polished, you're not gonna like this album. But if you're just getting into this type of music, you definitely want to check this out. This is an amazing album. It's just good. It's just good. I'm just being honest. It's just a good album, and it doesn't suck. Like I said, there's no smidgen of radio music here. This is just uncompromising Cataclysm as always. All right. This is Extreme Music TV, and I will.